are back again. Lunch time, tufunge makazi, twende kwa chakula, turudi tena saa 8. Welcome for lunch, buddies. Welcome for lunch, besties. So I was thinking maybe on Tuesdays I could be going to Sarakei's worship at Nairobi Cinema, but I've found that people fill that place by Sasaba, by 1 p.m. The place is filled. So you go, as much as they're saying it begins at 5, when you go at 5 you are in the overflow. So I'm just listening in online, but now I'm in traffic going home because getting in there is impossible. Hizi snacks zitanimalizia pesa kwa hii traffic.
Bado nitakwambia wewe.
End of day. That's a 9. I'm going for weight training. weight training. Of weight training. See ya at the weight training. Hi guys, so I have a gift for happy International Women's Day. So at our workplace, all the women have been given a gift. Power bank from 𝕄-ℙ𝕖𝕤𝕒. Oh my god. Oh, and there's something else. Happy International Women's Day. Your voice matters, your dreams are valid, and your potential is limitless. For all women and girls, rights, equality, and empowerment. Aww. Oops, I'm falling down. So I have a gift. What is Siri saying? I have a gift for Women's Day. I am journaling. I want to find out how my heart is doing. You're so thoughtful. God bless you. Rosie ameniletea uji tena. My favorite uji on earth. God bless you a million times. A million. What's up, everybody? So I have just attended a webinar at our workplace for International Women's Day 2025. So what do I want to say? Like the keynote speaker spoke about three things, like three things that she can encourage women with. And the first one was The first one was why is my conversation not flowing well? But the first one was being responsible for yourself, putting yourself out there, making yourself get noticed. The second one was building networks, and the third one was intentionally making sure that you champion for equality in every space that you are in as a woman. Okay, and the first one, let me speak about the first one and the second one, because the third one is what I always do every day. For me, I champion for, if you want equality, give equality. So everywhere I am, I always champion for equality. Me, I'm those people who I never even notice tribe, and I never even tell people my tribe. I move through life not looking at the diversity of people as something that separates us, but I see it as something that is interesting. Yeah, so really the third one, I don't have a problem with it. I agree. Let me speak about the first one and the second one. So if you follow me, then you know that the last 2 weeks, so the week before last week, I told you guys about my frustration with career progression. And at my workplace, some people were promoted and I wasn't, and I was pretty qualified. I know I was qualified. And so in my frustration, currently I'm reading a book called Awakening the Giant Within. And there's a place where he speaks about the questions that you ask yourself will determine your destiny. The decisions you make are determined by the questions you ask yourself when you're frustrated or when you're happy. So in my frustration, I asked myself, what can I do despite the fact that at the workplace there could be aspect of discrimination and favoritism and that can inhibit career progression? What is it that I can do that can make me invincible, that will make me get noticed and valuable, so much so that it's hard to assume me? Okay, so I asked myself that question, and this week I got answers. I got answers through God, just alignment, because I started doing this book was saying that, your brain has a way of giving you answers for every question that you ask. So I asked myself that question, and for sure this week there's something that I have intentionally done different, and it has been noticed. And again, today at the webinar, it was mentioned. So on the first one, where if you want to progress in your career, don't just wait for the table to be welcome to the table. Pull a seat at the table. Tell people to squeeze themselves so that you can sit at the table. And how do you do that? By standing out, by being noticed. You see how when we were young, we were being told that acha kukua kimbele mbele, acha ni kimbele mbele, and then you stopped. Shock on you. That is the game that you need to play at the workplace. That's the game you need to play in life. You need to be kimbelembele. Apparently this world out here is for the kimbelembele. So my brain gave me answers. So this week I made sure that in every meeting I was contributing. Like nowadays we have so many meetings that are virtual. So after every meeting they always ask, does anybody has AOBs? And I made sure I was speaking at every meeting, even if really I don't have a question, but I have a comment, you see? So I made sure I was speaking in every meeting that I attended. I was taking notes in every meeting that I attended with an intention of asking, not to understand everything, not writing all the notes, but just picking a few things that I can ask a question or a comment on, so that people know that, if Cynthia is in this meeting, Cynthia will speak. Okay? Yeah. And there's nothing that you can speak that is nonsensical, for sure. Over time, you find that the things you speak about are meaningful, and people start from somewhere. So you may start at a point where the questions you ask are meaningless, but at some point, as you continue with that habit, that character, you find that now you can ask meaningful questions. Yeah, so this week I stopped using my phone in meetings, playing games or chatting on WhatsApp. I don't go with my phone in meetings. This week I have a notebook. I write my notes, looking out for something that I could speak about after the meeting, maybe a question, maybe a comment, maybe an addition. Yeah, so I did that. Apart from that, I was very I organized my work such that, you know, I was able to, you know, like if I'm approached to do something, I have time for it. You see, if you don't plan, if you don't have a to-do list, then you see your work is messed up. So your boss comes and tells you, Cynthia, can you do this? And you're like, I'm busy. So this week I have actively worked with a to-do list such that I handle work as they come, such that when the boss asks, is there anybody who can do this? You know, I stood up. So, and we even had reviews, performance review this week, and the boss commented and told me, Cynthia, I have noticed that you have had a lot of energy and you've been very active in the spaces that you are in, and I want to commend you on that. And not only my boss, but also another colleague also noticed that, Cynthia, for sure you've really changed. Like this week we had a meeting and you are contributing and you're even challenging people and you are not using your phone. I'm just like, yeah, so that's on the first one. So really, before I move to the second point that the keynote speaker spoke about today, I need to give you guys an advice that you need to pull a seat at the table. Don't wait to be welcome at the table. Pull a seat. Learn to pull a seat. Embrace the kimbelembele that you used to have. There's also another, I think, YouTube video that I watched from Lynn Ngugi's channel where a lady was talking about the game that people play at the workplace, the game. And for sure, it is just about that. As in at the workplace, if you want to, you know, excel in your career, you don't need to like be the colleague that works extra hard, the colleague that knows how to work. No, you just need to be the colleague that stands out. Be noticed, not just be seen. Make sure you're seen and make sure you're heard. So I have actively been applying that, and you know that can only be effective when you have invested in yourself. So I've also been investing in myself. I've also, like this week, I've even paid for a course on my own money. I have paid for a course. I'm making sure that I'm vast in knowledge so that when I speak up, it's valuable. You see, yeah. So some people have things, positions handed over to them, but if you're a child of a normal mwananchi, a normal citizen like me, I think you need to put yourself out there. You need not only to be seen, but to be heard. Pull that seat, okay? Don't just sit at, you know me, I don't like issues. Okay, if you don't like issues, but then make sure you are excellent at your work, so that maybe if you're not noticed by the way you speak or by the way you present yourself, make sure you are noticed by the way you present your reports. You have the excellent report, excellent memos, excellent, yeah. Or that is if you're not the child of a children of rich people they have positions handed over to them. But the normal people like us, you need to find your niche. Either you're excellent at something, or you have put yourself out there to be seen and to be heard and to be valuable and contribute, or you can be both, okay? The second one, which she spoke of, this one I'm going to speak about so shortly. Then she spoke about networking. And, this is also something that I adopted, like in every course or training that I go to or any gathering that I go to, I always find numbers for 5 people, minimum or even more. And then I have this character where I post funny memes on my Instagram, not very bad, but funny memes, so that the people, my contacts are able to interact with me in one way or the other. You see, yeah. So it has really helped me even at the workplace. I'm able to call someone from another country direct on WhatsApp, and I'm able to facilitate something instead of just depending on emails. I'm able to call someone directly on WhatsApp and tell them, please follow up on this and this, and then it works pretty quick. Even when someone is traveling to another country, because I have a contact, I'm able to help you reach, yeah. So those contacts have really been very beneficial to me. So you can adopt that, okay? Every gathering that you go to, either training, course, at church, wherever, any gathering, even if you sit close to someone and you have a conversation with them about weather, about the economy, about trending issues, make sure you get their contact and then post memes on. Just find a way to engage with them frequently. You see, it really goes a long way, because that will help even a child of a normal mwananchi or a common mwananchi like me, a common citizen like me, can still land good jobs or good opportunities just because you know someone. You see, so the easiest way to build your contacts, your network, is to ask for phone numbers and then engage with people. Because even the keynote speaker, I had her ask for someone like very high in rank, their number, that time for presenting gifts, and she was like, wow, it was so nice meeting you, I hope I get your number before this session ends. And I was just like, yo, lady, I like that you're telling us what you do. Yeah, so really, if you're a career lady like me, a young career lady like me, with an aspirations of becoming a manager one day or just a leader one day, you don't want to stick in one position and retire regretting. No, if you want to excel in your career, please put yourself out there, pull that chair on that and sit at the table. And apart from that, make sure you build your networks in every space that you find yourself in. And even about the third one that I said, for me, I practice, make sure if you want something, please give it. In every space that you are, champion for the things that you want. Okay? All right, my week has been awesome. Today I'm not going to the gym in the evening. I'm going home to rest with 𝕄-ℙ𝕖𝕤𝕒. I'm going home to rest with 𝕄-ℙ𝕖𝕤𝕒. I've also undone my hair. Look at my hair, the way it's long. I need to take a photo. I need a better photo, maybe tomorrow. So I've also undone my hair. My cousin is going to do for me my hair. So I'm living with a cousin of mine who came from the village wanting to get employment, but I was not able to get employment for her. And then I asked her, what do you think, what skill do you have that you can practice as we wait to get employment? And she told me she can make hair. And so I went to, I told her to go and talk to a salonist that is close to where we live. And she was able to, she got a job there. Now she works there at the salon. She has perfected her braiding skills, Yeah. So encourage people nowadays, embrace art as well as education. You see, you can excel at something that you're talented in, and you can also excel at your education. Okay, yeah. So with all those many remarks, I wish you guys all the best. I don't know whether I'm going to end the vlog now. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'll end the vlog tomorrow. Apart from that, see you in the next scene. And I hope this has been beneficial to you. Please, guys, leave a comment on the comment section below and tell me if my content is building you up. Otherwise, bye. Good morning, elephant. What do you do? Sasa, how are you? Enoch.
Water.
Wewe umeamka tu na unataka water. Sema hi. Hata utaki kusema hi.
Water.
Umeamka kama unahisi kiu? Ha? Umeamka tu kama uko thirsty. Sema hi. Enda kwa choo. Enda kwa choo.
Maji.
Unakunywa maji na unasikia kususu. Go to the toilet first. Baba, sema bye. Sema bye.
Bye.
See you.
Tomorrow.